I, uh, Chen Win, Chairman and Jupiter, uh, Chairman and CEO of Jupiter Enterprise, and also engineer at MBA with over 15 years of supply chain experience. I'm also an athlete, a single dad, and this is an extension of previous videos on my business plans, becoming royalty, now the perks. What do people who are associated with me get in terms of perks? Well, my partners, as you know by now, they all are entrepreneurs and they have their own companies and they work for me, so they can write things off, which includes full-time, part-times, um, extra income people in the evening and the weekends, right? And they get all kinds of great discounts on their car insurance, flights, vacations, groceries, clothing. So essentially, for example, someone making 50 grand a year, their disposable, even though their income is just 50 grand a year, but really their disposable income is about 100 grand a year. Generally, you just multiply it by two. We have paid meals, right? Breakfast, lunch, and dinners, flexible working hours, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 o'clock start time, and end time is 8 hours later. Daycare in the same building, pet care in the same building, right? Friday people get half a day off. People with families can get an entire Friday off, provided they make up the hours on the previous days, working days. Right? Those are partners. Those are you can't get anything, find anything better than that. Right? We negotiate the best medical and dental plans for them on their behalf because we have plan to have a lot of employees. Right? So they get the best of everything, including the best overall disposable income, the life they always want, the perfect work-life balance, the most flexible ones. Right? Those are partners. Also, the high-end partners, like billionaire CEOs and high-end stars who invest $10 million or more, they get a chance to become royalty. They get a chance, and we promote the guys and the girls, so they can find the best, the sexiest of the highest quality men or women to be their spouses, right? And with kids and families, and they live in the best area, which there's enough, and we have enough money. I plan to buy the Florida 30A area and the vicinity from Tampa Bay all the way to Mobile City and develop that entire area. That is considered to be the most beautiful place on the planet, right? Um, and other partners in areas 2, 3, and 4 in Florida would need to invest a minimum of $1 million, and they can live in those areas. Um, right? And we don't promote them. Maybe we may or may not promote them depending on the business impact, right? It's just we don't have time to get around to everybody so they can find the best spouses for their family. I don't know about you, but I love sexy women of the highest quality, and I'm sure every heterosexual guy with money would love the same, right? Even guys without money, but they can't play in the big league with the big boys without money, right? Right. So, yes. So those are the perks. What about the full-time? Let's say if I get inducted, appointed into royalty, the full-time uh, girlfriends who have my kids who live with me. What kind of perks do they get? I superb Palace One. They can work any career jobs of their dream, careers of their dream. I take the jobs to them, so they work right there and live right there. That could be stars, celebrity models, actresses, elite professionals. Right? I take the jobs to them right there, so they work right there in the palace. Homes, I subsidize them for $5 million, right? And they get another home in my palace, which I pay for. It's equivalent to $5 million. Car, I subsidize them for $100,000 every 4 years. Everything they buy in there, that's retail, that's for their home, outside, inside, it's subsidized by 50%, right? So those are perks that you cannot find anywhere else. The condition is that the women who are my girlfriends, who are the mommy of my kids, are exclusive with me in Palace One, right? And they like making out with other women who are very hot. They need to be 18 or up. Okay, they need to be the legal age. That's the other condition. They need to be 18 or up, legal age. to be my girlfriend with kids, right? But normally, typically, generally, you know, the maturity age is about 21, 22 before they can even think about having kids, right? That's any younger than that, they're just not very mature enough to ever even consider thinking about having kids, right? Um, Girlfriend, boyfriend material, 18 and up, right? 18 and up, nothing younger than that, right? With me, right? And Palace 2, the billionaire CEOs and stars have their own me lifestyle, the ultimate dream with the spouses they want, they love, that are elusive, right? And yes, and if the women want to be with me, they just have to make a request and apply, right? So those are the perks in Palace 1, 2, areas 2, 3, and 4 in Florida, and subsidies and the partners who work in my organizations and with my organizations. Those are the best perks on the planet, and you can't find those anywhere.